Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You experience trance states regularly throughout your day, such as when you daydream or drift in thought. They are a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial to you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results with your public speaking and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. Now, you might have heard that fear of public speaking has turned out to be a very popular fear. It's said that more people are afraid of speaking in public than of death. The processes you will hear on this recording will enable you to very rapidly overcome any anxiety about speaking in public, because the fear you feel is really caused by the way you think about speaking in public and not by the actual performance itself. You know that has to be so, otherwise nobody would be able to make any public speeches. Before we begin, it might be useful for you to start imagining how many ways your life will be improved once you no longer fear speaking in public. Not only will you be free to make professional presentations, which will be so useful in situations such as business, interviews, getting in line for promotions, but also it will help you on personal occasions, such as family weddings, birthdays, and other celebrations. These days, it may even help you to get more personal or business exposure on the internet, since a lot of people are uncomfortable speaking to a camera. And now it's so convenient to be able to make videos to put onto YouTube. And some people conduct live trainings, speaking to groups of people online. Technology has opened up more ways than ever before of speaking in public. And so learning to be comfortable in all and any of these situations is one of the most useful gifts that you can give yourself. Don't be fooled by how simple these techniques seem. The truth is, feeling anxious or afraid is actually a very simple mechanism in your mind, and is just as simple to release and let go once you know the secret. Do you remember the little woven tubes that were called Chinese finger puzzles? It was a tube that you could insert a finger into either end, but when you pulled to get free, the tube would get tighter. The harder you pulled, the tighter it would get. And if you didn't know the secret for how to get out of it, you could even begin to feel a little panicky because it seemed as though your hands were trapped. Of course, the secret was simply to push your fingers towards each other and the tube would become loose and you could easily free yourself. Now, the great thing about knowing this kind of secret is not only that the panicky feelings go away instantly, but also that once you know it, you can never get caught the same way again. Never again will you feel that way about those silly Chinese finger tubes. And as soon as you see one, you would just laugh if someone wanted to put you in that situation, because you already know how to relax and solve the puzzle. For part of the process that follows, I'm going to lead you through. It's going to be helpful for you to have your eyes closed, but for another part, you will find it more powerful to do so with your eyes open. Don't worry, I'll lead you through all of it, so you'll know exactly which part we're in. All you need to do is relax, and my voice will go with you, leading you on a journey that will take you to a place where you'll never need to be trapped by fear or anxiety about speaking in public again. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to start to work on public speaking and to let go of everything that has brought you to here right now, of any barriers or obstacles to stopping you speaking in public, of any barriers or obstacles to public speaking you may have had in the past. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead and tell yourself that you are giving yourself full permission to let go, not just of your consciousness, but of any tendency to have difficulties with public speaking, and of any elements or parts of your past that have been causing you difficulty in public speaking. In your mind, or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe, and you are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind. You are truly eager to move forward and undertake public speaking with ease. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in. And now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can successfully undertake public speaking just as easily as you can monitor your breath, going in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue up to the hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee. And continue on up to the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly, and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner self, to unleash the potential to undertake public speaking quickly and effortlessly. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment, and when you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen deep down inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You're beginning to feel more able to undertake public speaking with every breath you take. I want you to take another deep, slow breath in and see yourself standing in the hot sun of a desert. It is the middle of the day. The sun is very bright and very hot. You can feel the sun beating down on you. Notice that under your coat you are wearing several sweaters, and because of this you're extremely uncomfortable. You have no idea why someone would want to walk around wearing so many sweaters. They aren't helpful. They aren't useful. And you want to put a new sweater on, don't you? A new you, new sweater, new ability to undertake public speaking. Yes, you're simply wearing far too much that you don't need. But it's okay. You know that if you take these sweaters off, you will once again be comfortable So take a deep, slow breath in, and as you breathe out, remove your coat. That's better. You feel a little lighter, a little more comfortable, a little more relaxed. Take another breath in, and as you let the deep breath out, remove one of the sweaters. As the sweater comes off, you notice that even with that sweater removed, you still feel a bit warm. So taking another breath in, remove another layer of clothing. Feel as this sweater is removed and you feel more comfortable. You slip deeper into your trance. Lighter, happier, less burdened by things you no longer need, carrying only what serves you and is of use to you forward, releasing your breath, releasing the tension in your body. You are beginning to feel better already, but there's a small amount of discomfort that remains. Taking another deep breath in and removing another sweater. Feel the relaxation throughout your body. There are 3 sweaters left because you're beginning to feel very light and comfortable, better and better. Take a deep breath in and take the next sweater off. And as you put the sweater aside, you feel the deepening of your trance. Lighter and lighter, deeper and deeper. You take another deep breath and remove another sweater. And as you do, notice your eyes shut tightly. And no matter how hard you try, they will stay closed. Let the breath out and release any tension left in your body. And taking another breath in, the final sweater comes off. And as it comes off, you are free of the things that were holding you back. Ready to undertake public speaking, leaving present reality and moving into complete trance. Sit for a moment in the quietness of your trance. With your eyes still closed, imagine that you have been asked to do a public speaking engagement. But don't worry, because you've asked me to stand in for you. The thing is, the audience and everyone else has to think that I'm really you. So you need to teach me how to think and feel and behave exactly as if I was you. So imagine you're going to teach me that. What kind of pictures of the audience should I make in my mind? Should those images be close up? Big and bright? What makes the images scary? I need to get the feeling that you have exactly right. Spend some time discovering what kind of pictures you make so that you can coach me perfectly. Are the images in 3D? Are they panoramic or do they have some kind of border? You can pause the action and experiment, zooming in and out, brightening or dimming the colours, even changing the lighting. Notice everything that you normally feel. Next, you'll need to teach me about the sound. Or do you notice that there's no sound? If there is sound, how loud is it? Remember to keep your eyes closed as you do this. You'll find it makes the experience easier to access. Where does the sound seem to come from? Is there music, speech, white noise, sudden noise, or continuous noise? Does the volume change or stay about the same? Again, you can pause things while you experiment with changing the volume, the tone, the direction of sound. Find out if surround sound is different to mono sound. Again, you need to coach me on precisely how to get the exact same feelings that you do when you think about speaking in public. So tinker with it until it's almost perfect. Good. Now, keeping your eyes still closed, I need to know from you what you say to yourself. What do you hear yourself telling yourself when you're going to speak in public? Do you find yourself saying in your mind words like, "I won't be any good," or "This is really frightening," or something else? Again, spend some time and find it out. Not only the words, but the kind of voice you make in your mind too. Is there panic in the voice? Or breathlessness? Do the words get spoken quickly, slowly, or at a moderate speed? Does it sound frightened and shaky, or loud and scary, or something else? Is it a man's voice or a woman's voice? Or you're just not sure? Once again, you can pause things to make those discoveries. And when you feel like you could coach me on precisely how to feel as bad as you do, then you can come back. Good. Very good. You will have noticed as you did those experiments that something quite unexpected happened. You will have discovered that changing the way you look at and hear things makes all the difference to how you feel about them. Now, let's bring this together. You will need to close your eyes still for this part. Remember all of the things that make speaking in public scary for you. Remember how you would coach me to make the pictures, what level and types of sounds I would need. Remember the volume I need to pitch it at and the direction the sounds need to come from. And also remember to include the words I need to say to myself and exactly how I need to say them. Good. Very good. Now you have that picture with all its uncomfortable, scary qualities, and imagine you can put that picture in the palm of your left hand. Just place it there. We'll come back to it later and you'll discover how you can easily eliminate the scary feelings. For now, just leave it there in the palm of your left hand. With your eyes still closed, spend some time and bring to mind something completely different. Find something that you're really good at. Something you feel totally at home with and have utter confidence in yourself about. It could be anything. Maybe you're an excellent driver, or perhaps you can make great cakes, or you have a hobby you love, or maybe you're just a good laugh or good company to someone or to many people. It doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that you feel great doing it. So just imagine that, and again, you can pause the recording once more if you need time to think of something. Perfect. Now once again, imagine that I'm going to be your stand-in, only this time it'll be for the good experience. Once more, spend some time discovering what kind of pictures you make in your mind when you anticipate doing this activity, whatever it is. How should I make my pictures? Big? Colourful? Three-dimensional? How close up? Just pause and discover it all, everything that you need to tell me about it, just as before. Very good. And as before, with your eyes still closed, discover everything you need to teach me about how to make the soundtrack to this event, so that I can feel just like you do. And when you need to, pause and give yourself some time to make those discoveries. Good. And now, what should I say to myself to feel so good and confident just like you? And how should I say the words? Use the pause button until you're sure you've got it perfect for me. Excellent. So now you know the qualities you need to make yourself feel totally at home and confident about something. Place that picture in the palm of your right hand. See it very clearly there and take some time until it's absolutely in your right hand. Very good. Now this is the part where you open your eyes, and it might be easier too if you stand up. So stand up and spread your arms wide apart. Hold your palms open and facing outwards to the front. Remember the image in your left hand, how uncomfortable that was. And leaving your right hand still where it is for the moment, bring your left hand with its palm facing you slowly, slowly towards your face. Closer and closer. Notice the image getting nearer and nearer to your face until it's almost touching your nose. How big that image seems. Good. Now put your left hand back where it was, outstretched to your left side. Begin bringing it towards your face once again, but this time, as soon as it begins to get uncomfortable, rapidly bring your right hand across in front of your face and let your left hand drop to your side. Now. Very good. Stretch your arms out, both of them, and do that again. Bring your left hand in and in, closer until it gets very uncomfortable, and quickly swoosh your right hand across, seeing that wonderful confident image. And it's as if there's a repelling magnet. So as soon as your right hand comes up to your face, your left hand is forced to drop away by your side. Do it again. Left hand up, 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 and right hand swoosh, flies in now, forcing the left hand to drop. And once more, left hand up, and the right hand flies across. Do this several more times. Pause the recording now and do it. Great. And now imagine that you have made a speech. Imagine it's the day after. In your mind, remember the applause that went on for so much longer than you thought. Hear the thank yous, so many people saying thank you after you'd spoken. And remember how confident you were, how you delivered the whole speech and it went so smoothly. You spoke so clearly. Feel your pride. Bask in the memory. Enjoy the fruits of your mental rehearsal, and you know your confidence is right in the palm of your hand. It is time now to come back out of your trance and back into the present moment. Once again, imagine yourself in the desert. You see that the sun is setting, and as the sun sets, you know that the desert will get cold. But now you will have no problems with undertaking public speaking. Choose whichever sweater is the most useful to you. Just choose one that suits you. Taking a deep breath in, put the sweater back on. Just one. Feel the warmth of the sweater as the sun drops lower. The chill of the air moves you to put on another sweater. This time, choose the sweater that you find valuable, that you want to take with you and not forget. Take a deep breath in and feel the warmth and comfort as you put the sweater on. The sun is completely gone now, and you feel yourself completely awakening from any residual trance. You need to put on another one of the sweaters, just one more. So choose carefully. Choose the sweater you like the best, the one that makes you smile and feel most comfortable, the one that helps you undertake public speaking. You take a breath in as you slide the sweater over your shoulders and you feel the warmth and comfort of the sweater. And you're now completely out of your trance. Allow your eyes to open slowly. You may choose to rest in the position that you are in. You may choose to sleep if you wish. You may choose to rise and move about, but know that you have created positive energy. You are most definitely headed in the right direction, and you find it easy to undertake public speaking now with confidence. Be confident and know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards. This special hypnosis audio session. Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording from hypnosislive.com. This audio session will enable you to develop instant self-confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from being more self-confident, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will have a methodology to feel instant self-confidence anytime and to be relaxed in the ability to do so. Just imagine being able to access a state of instant self-confidence without effort, secure of the inner, confident, successful you inside. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. It is a natural way for the mind to rest. Your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum results. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. Your life is about to change. When you have self-confidence, everything changes. You can talk to anyone because you know you're equal with everybody else. You can ask any question because you know inside that you're not stupid, and if somebody does think your question is dumb, that's their problem, not yours. Having confidence means it cannot be wrong to be yourself. That would be like a rose thinking it should have been a daisy. Both are beautiful, and both are different. Comparing yourself to other people is a pointless exercise that far too many people engage in. When you think about it, everybody wants to be acknowledged as an individual, admired for their personal achievements, and loved just for being themselves. And yet those same people may be the ones who harbour secret fears that they aren't as good as other people, or not as good looking, as clever, or as witty. They worry they aren't wealthy or healthy like someone else they admire, and on it goes. It's a lot easier to see how crazy this is when you look at it through your own eyes. You like some people a lot more than some others. But that isn't because you're making comparisons in your mind. It's just that some people are just compatible as friends, some as lovers, and some as business colleagues, and so on. But that doesn't mean that you regard the rest of the human race as wrong because they aren't all like your friends, does it? The idea that other people are looking at you in that kind of way is a false belief that can be quite paralysing until you debunk it. So as you let those ideas sink in, close your eyes. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to access your inner self-confidence. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself. You are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great it is to feel more self-confident. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the relaxed, confident, assertive person you are inside. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. And your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can develop instant self-confidence by changing how you feel and think just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. And as you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. Now do the same up to the hip. And now the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee. And continue on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is relaxed, uninhibited and assertive, with instant self-confidence right at their fingertips at all times. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay. Open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness that you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen. Deep. Down. Inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You're doing so well already. You're beginning to feel more self-confident and at the same time to relax more with every breath you take. Picture yourself standing in front of an elevator. The doors of the elevator open, and you look inside. You see that there are 4 buttons all leading down to the lower floors. Each one of these floors will take you a level deeper into your unconscious mind. Reach out and push the button that will take you down and watch as the doors close. You feel the elevator moving. Take a good look around. This is your elevator, and you can see whatever you wish to see. What textures or patterns are the walls made of? How is the quality of the lighting? Can you hear any music playing? Maybe there's a mirror on the wall. Oh, a full-length mirror. Who's that person standing there? They look so confident and ready for action. So totally self-confident. That's you. This is how others see you. A strong, confident energy. A voice announces your arrival. You've reached the first lower level. Take a deep breath in and watch the doors open, and you see a room filled with colour. These are the colours that you associate with confidence. These are strong colours. Walls, furniture, strong colours. Not all people like red. Sometimes other colours are what people prefer. Blue or green or brown, whatever colour you prefer is fine, but the sight of the room makes you glad to be self-confident, and this colour makes you feel confident and assertive and competent and ready to go, really powerful and strong. But you know that this is not the room where you will stop. So you push the button to go down to the second lower level. As the doors close, you take another deep breath in. Feel the downward movement of the elevator. Feel yourself sinking deeper into your trance. When you arrive at the second lower floor, the doors open. In front of you is another room. Movies are playing on screens that are placed all around the room, and these movies show you scenes of self-confident individuals that you admire. Either sex, I'm not fussy. Take a moment to see what movie's playing. Who can you see on the screen? Which lead, which hero or heroine inspires you the most? Which is the most confident person? Just enjoy watching for a while, knowing this is how others could see you and do see you when you use your self-confidence to good effect. And notice there are also scenes playing of moments in your own life when you felt more self-confident. Take a moment and remember. This room makes you feel more successful and confident, and you feel you are fully prepared to live as a confident person. Why not? You press the button for the third lower level and the doors close. As you go down to the third floor, you feel a sense of weightlessness coming over your body. You know full well that you are heading into the furthest depths of your unconscious, don't you? When the elevator stops, you watch for the doors to open, confident, and wait, and you wonder what you'll see. You can already sense your self-confidence growing inside, can't you? And those doors roll back to reveal a room, and this room is completely black and empty. This is the room where you can erase any negative beliefs about yourself. You can leave them all here. This room will absorb all the misinformation you have received from others about what it means to be confident and how people should act. You see, you may have been taught ideas and impressions that are really false, and you can choose to change these now or change that later. Your impressions about your own confidence and your abilities have been shaped by your parents, your culture, and your social interactions throughout your life. And this black room will gladly accept all of your misconceptions so you can let go of every last one. Let the room drain all the things you no longer need from you, so that these ideas won't weigh you down or get in the way of stronger, healthier impressions about your own potential for success and about how thinking like a confident person is part of who you are. Take a moment and stare into the blackness of the room. And as you do, allow your subconscious mind to completely release anything that is no longer useful for you. Take your time and stare into the room. And now press the button that will take you to the bottom floor. You know that when you reach the bottom, you will be completely immersed in your subconscious. The doors close and the elevator moves, and you feel even more confident. You take a deep breath in and you sigh as you exhale, and the elevator stops. And you're anticipating what you will find. You're ready to make great discoveries in this room, aren't you? The doors open to reveal a completely white room. You know instantly that this room is free from limitations. You know that this is a room that is special, full of possibilities, aren't you? This room represents the space in your mind where all things are possible. This room is the clean slate on which you will write your future. A future in which you have already attained the self-confidence you desire, and where you are living with the wonderful changes that have resulted from your efforts to develop self-confidence. As you step into the room and leave the elevator, you are stepping fully and completely into your subconscious mind. Take a moment and allow the room to settle around you. Allow yourself to settle within the room. Feel the depth of your trance. Now, imagine you could take an aerial view of your street or neighbourhood. Imagine floating above the area where you live and notice the people looking at you. Notice how that makes you feel. Go a little higher until you can see the whole city or nearest large population area to where you live. And observe that all of those people, all of them, are looking at you. And notice how that makes you feel. Keep going, you'll like the point. Continuing your journey into the stratosphere now, imagine that you could see everybody in the whole country where you live, millions and millions of people, and they're all looking at you. And you can imagine you have some very powerful binoculars too, in order to see them. And notice how that makes you feel. And going even higher into space, you can see the whole Earth beneath you, and as it spins, you can see the whole population of our planet, 7 billion people, and they're all looking at you. And notice how that makes you feel. And as you look through your powerful binoculars from your position in outer space, you can zoom in and zoom out, and you can look at one person anywhere, or you can look at a family. You can look at a crowd, you can look at an entire nation, and you realize that every one of those people got up today and they made themselves look and feel as best they could. They did their hair, the men shaved or groomed their beards or washed, the women used makeup and perfume, and every single person on the planet in their own way made some effort to look and feel their best, just in case you look at them. Take a breath and let that go. Let the lesson sink in. You have just discovered what it feels like to be a member of the human race. And it's fine. In fact, it's quite funny. And now if you're ready, it's time to take your place among the confident ones. It's time to fully and finally realize that being yourself is not only wonderful, it's what everyone around you wants you to be. They want you to just relax, do what you love, speak your personal individual truth, express your personal opinions, exercise your sense of humor, because only you can do it just like you. And that is what makes you special. And thank goodness the world is full of individuals who are all different and not clones who are all the same. How boring that would be. And so make yourself ready, relax once more, and take a deep breath. And release it. Spend a few moments and think of a place where you love to be. Spend a few moments and think of a place where you love to be. It can be a place in nature or a holiday resort you once went to. It could be a library, college or museum if being in any of those places excites you. It could be at a rock concert or a classical recital, anywhere, as long as it makes you feel wonderful just being in that environment. Now enhance in your mind the environment. Make the colours vivid. Notice what happens to the intensity of the good feeling if you bring the images closer to you. Make them 3D. Introduce clear, crisp sounds. Bring in other senses. Is there a breeze? Can you feel the warmth of the sun? What can you touch? How about smells that bring the image to life? It doesn't have to be a memory, just imagine you're in this wonderful place. Now as you're starting to feel really good, notice what you're wearing. Make the clothes the kind you'd love to wear. They can even be things you don't have in your wardrobe yet, but which make you feel good and make you look good. These are the clothes you wear to express your true self. They say you're you. Great. Now imagine that you, in this place and wearing what you're wearing, are doing something you love, not just in the moment, but in your whole life. Imagine this is a parallel universe where you are still you, but you're living the life of your dreams, and life is completely on your terms. Notice the date, maybe on your watch or on a calendar. Somewhere in your fantasy, it's today's date, but your life is completely different. Everything is as you would like it to be. You're completely confident, completely at ease in yourself. How are you spending your day? How often are you smiling? Notice how much you love living this way. Spend some time as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply and feel the satisfaction of being yourself, doing what you love, loving what you do, loving who you are. And notice how good that feels. Who else is there? Bring in someone, or maybe more than one person, who loves you. Hear what they have to say about how pleased they are, how thrilled with the way you've changed and how life is turning out for you, and how confident you are. Feel how good that feels to hear their words. Allow yourself to feel proud of you and your achievements, but there's more. Listen as your companions remind you of how much you mean to them because of all the love and care and kindness you give out. And notice how good that feels. Allow the messages in as you begin to absorb how precious and important you are to them, to everyone. Holding the hand or hands of these loving people, imagine the scene dissolves and together you all step 1 year into the future. Notice the date change. What unfolds now? Imagine the spring in your step and the lightness in your heart as you reflect on 2 years of success, of feeling good since you broke through all the old beliefs that used to limit you. You're easily able to look back and laugh about the days when you used to worry about what others might think, when you used to think you weren't good enough in some way. Notice how young-looking you are now that your body is no longer weighed down by the old fears and beliefs you used to carry around. And notice how good that feels. Look at the smiles, the adoring smiles on the face of your companions as they show their respect, gratitude and love for all you've done and everything you are. And now, move 2 years into the future. 2 years of happy, successful living. 2 years of joy, of waking each day looking forward to another day of the adventure called your life. Again, notice all the changes. Spend some time, soak it up. Love your life. Love yourself. Feel how stupendously good it feels to like and respect and enjoy being the person that you are. And take yourself a full 5 years into the future. Spend some time there too, drinking in the wonders of half a decade, spent triumphing and living fulfilled and happy. What have you achieved in 5 years? And notice how good that feels. There's one more bit of time travel. You're going to take yourself to your own funeral, but this is not a sad occasion. People are celebrating your life. They're telling one another how beautifully and powerfully you touched their lives. They're saying that you were a good example to them, that you were confident and there for them when they needed you. Each person is saying to the others how they want to follow your example, to be like you, and each one tells of a different quality in you that they admire. Look down on this scene with pride, knowing that you have done your work. You've fulfilled your life's destiny and purpose, and the legacy you've left has inspired future generations. And the love goes on forever. and notice how good that feels. And now it's time to bring yourself back, gently back, to the present moment, to this place and this time, for you are very much alive here on earth, and yet you know that now you know what you know, nothing will ever be the same again. And notice how very, very good that feels. And notice that you can always think of this again and re-experience this good feeling. Everything is going to change, and you are going to make those changes happen. Your adventure has begun. As you get ready now to re-enter the present moment, you will be bringing with you the knowledge that you have obtained. You are ready to live as a confident individual, secure in yourself. You must now come back into your physical body, and in your physical body you will be ready and strong and capable and confident. In fact, you have instant self-confidence at your fingertips, if you think about it. You are once again standing in the white room and you're facing the elevator. You step onto the elevator as the doors open and you push the button that will take you back up to the ground floor. As the doors close, you feel yourself beginning to rise. You know that when you reach the top floor, you will be alert and aware. You arrive at the next floor above you. When the doors open, you see the black room. This blackness has absorbed all your negative memories and impressions about what confidence and success are. Wave goodbye to everything you left behind that no longer serves you. Take a deep breath in and let the breath out, and the doors close and you continue climbing. The bell sounds again as you arrive at the next floor and the doors open. The movie scenes that are playing on the walls show you living your life with instant self-confidence. The doors close and you're heading to the next level. And when the doors open, you see the colours of self-confidence and notice that now these colours have changed from the first time you saw them. Your new impressions of how to access instant self-confidence have changed the colours through which you see yourself and the world around you. And you feel yourself very ready to leave this trance. You take another deep breath in and Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording from hypnosislive.com. This audio session will enable you to boost your charisma and ability to build rapport. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from being more charismatic and having good rapport with others, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will feel free to move on with your life with confidence, relaxed in your newfound ability to boost your charisma and have rapport with other people. Just imagine being able to interact socially and in business with ease, whenever, wherever, with whoever you choose. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, tai chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. They are a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and impressions that are no longer beneficial for you and holding on to the images and thoughts that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. Charisma is one of those things that is hard to define, but you just know when someone's got it, don't you? Charismatic people are persuasive, they're seductive, you just want to be around them, and you feel good in their presence. Fortunately, those characteristics have been studied and analysed, which means you can learn to reproduce them very easily. There are 3 steps, and in fact you don't always need them all. In this session, you will get to feel comfortable and natural with doing all and any of them, and you will find people will find you attractive, persuasive, and charismatic. Of course, people aren't going to say you're charismatic to your face, but you will detect the difference in the way that people behave around you. The 3 steps are called mirroring, matching, and leading. And the easiest ways to learn these, like so many things, is when you feel so relaxed. And you can begin to get more comfortable in that way as you continue to listen and understand. Now, you must find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to boost your charisma and your ability to build rapport. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself you are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how much better you will feel if you could be good at rapport and charismatic to other people. In your mind, or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the relaxed, confident, charismatic person inside. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence is beginning to increase already as your eyes begin to softly close. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can boost your charisma and ability to build rapport just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue up to the right hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee. And continue on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it. So just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it, and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is charismatic, successful and confident, and able to build rapport with other people with ease. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay. Open your eyes slightly on your next inhale. Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen, deep, down, inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You are beginning to relax and increase your charisma and ability to build rapport with every breath you take. I want you to picture yourself standing at the edge of a lake, and as you look out onto the lake, you see the clear blue sky reflecting on the surface. The water is completely still and calm. Just next to you is a small rowboat. Take a good look around you and notice what you notice. You step into the boat and you push yourself away from the shore. You begin to paddle the boat out into the middle of the lake. You can feel the muscles of your body working. You can feel tiredness coming into your hands and shoulders. You can feel your back muscles working as you paddle yourself into the middle of the lake. And you realize that you are now in the center of the lake. Placing the paddle next to you in the boat, you lie down in the bottom of the boat and you stare up at the blue sky. All of the exhaustion in your body begins to ease. You can feel the boat softly rocking to the movement of your breath. You can feel your body floating like the boat floats on the water. The breeze cools your skin as it passes over you. You can increase your ability to build rapport and your charisma by just relaxing. Taking a deep breath in, you enjoy the freshness of the air. Your body is completely relaxed, and you notice in the sky above you beautiful, fluffy clouds. And your body feels as soft as the clouds, and the clouds feel as soft as your body, and you feel like your body is drifting past the clouds. It feels like it is drifting across the sky. In fact, your body has now become completely weightless as you float effortlessly in the boat. Effortlessly floating. A good floating. A natural floating. Your trance has completely stilled your mind. Take a moment and enjoy the peace you have created. Time and peace to learn to boost your charisma and ability to build rapport. You now realize that the clouds are much lower. The clouds are almost directly on top of you. The clouds are fluffy and white and fluffy are the clouds. As you take a deep breath in, you feel and see the clouds entering into your lungs. They are light and soft and take you deeper into your relaxation and further towards the ability to increase your rapport and charisma. Deep breath. After deep breath, pulls the soft clouds into your body and takes your body farther and farther into trance, until you no longer breathe in the clouds, but rather you have become the clouds. You are soft and light. You are floating like a cloud, and I don't know if you will boost your charisma and rapport more now or later, and it really doesn't matter. It can be so easy to remember examples of when people fall into step with a rhythm, a beat, like a tune you could tap your foot to, a line from a song that keeps repeating in your mind, things that are hard to resist, like that. And it's just so much more fun to be swept along by the current, and you can learn, as you are about to discover, how to create the current. Imagine you could think about those times that you remember when you were in such a good mood. One of those moments, those occasions, that everything felt good. And you can conjure up those moments like magic. It casts a spell over everyone, because you want everyone to feel good like you do, too. Sometimes, when you are generating energy like that, people like you know what to do, because you can sense the mood of others around you. And you have that kind of sixth sense, when you can pick up when people are not yet sharing the mood. And so you watch and observe and listen and pick up cues, and you begin to mirror, not in an obvious way. They smile, you smile. They tap their foot, you tap your finger. They cross their legs, you cross your ankles. They lean forward, you tilt your head forward a little. You can watch it on TV. You see interviewers, the really good ones on the chat shows. They make their guests feel at home with body language in the same way, and you can listen to their speech rhythms too. They speak slowly. You slow your speech a little. They speak quietly. You lower your voice just a tone. And words that flow can go so slow. You know that below the words is a pattern you can echo, so they feel you know them. And as you watch, as you observe those subtle changes others make, you will discover that you can easily detect those moments, those little shifts, as the person, the people you are with, fall in line with you. And then you can lead the mood, the topic, the energy of the occasion, because you have become the alpha. It's so easy to do when you know how. You watch body language, you listen to tone and rhythm, and you catch the mood they are in, and then they feel more and more that you are with them until they want to be with you, and you can sense when that begins to happen, and then you can start to take the lead. It may be social, at a party, flirting, on a date. It may be political. You want votes. You want to be liked. You want to be popular. It may be personal, with family, perhaps your kids or your grandparents. It really doesn't matter. It's all about one key thing. The key is always to make people feel good first. You don't have to agree with them, but instead just make them feel good and understood. And you can remember, I make them feel good when they feel understood. And you can land understanding when you match their pace, match their face, catch their rhythms, and then you can take it in any direction you like. It is so helpful when you begin with an idea of your outcome before your meeting. If possible, decide in your mind. Your imagination is such a powerful thing. Let yourself know the way you want it to go, and so you can choose the mood you want to create. And this is how to create a mood in advance. First, decide on the mood, the atmosphere. Let's say you want the occasion to be fun. That's how people will remember it, and how they will remember you, of course. In your mind, tiptoe back through your memories and find some moments that were fun for you. It doesn't matter how long ago they happened. Your nervous system remembers the fun. That's all that counts. Let the memories come. That's right. And make the pictures bigger, brighter. Bring them closer up. Bring them to mind and let the sound be there too. Hear it clearly. Brilliant, clear, crisp sound. Surround sound. And as all that is happening, adjust your body right now. Yes, that's good. As you listen, as you watch, like you were back there, feel the fun inside. Feel the good feeling you're going to carry with you. Let it come, let it be there. Build it up inside until it feels like you're made of fun, or whatever feeling you've decided on. That's it. Very good. And notice what you are saying to yourself inside your mind as you're having so much fun, the thoughts that come with the feeling. How much are you loving this moment? Tell yourself. Remind yourself. Build the feeling. Very good. You can notice too, if resistant thoughts come, any thoughts that try to suggest you can't do this, that you can tell yourself you are doing it now, and mental rehearsal is what makes athletes with medals. It is what actors do, and powerful speakers. They see the outcome in their minds. They train their nervous systems before they even go outside sometimes, just like you are learning, just like you are doing now. Very good. And you can take that feeling and you can build it inside to a crescendo, and when it reaches its peak, just as it gets to the pinnacle, you can squeeze together your thumb and finger for 3 seconds. Do that now. 1, 2, 3, and release. Very good. And build the feeling again. Double it. As you breathe, let it be there in your body and in your spirit. Let all of who you are breathe that lovely feeling. And as it reaches its peak again, squeeze your thumb and finger together in exactly the same way as before. Now. 2, 3, and release. Do that one more time. Ready? Build the feeling. Take your time. Build it and build it. And squeeze. 2, 3, and release. And now, with your eyes still closed, take yourself forward in time. Take yourself to the occasion, the meeting, whatever you're going to. And as you see yourself, feel yourself entering the place where you are meeting, you can just take a moment and squeeze your thumb and finger. 1, 2, 3, and release. And you are ready. You are in the mood. You are in the zone. You are tuned into rhythms, noticing gestures, tones, patterns, and you can easily slip into the beat of the moment, feeling it, sensing it, being part of it, and as they sense you sensing them, notice how they give you signals they like you. They want more of you, more of your message, more of your essence, more of what you bring to the occasion, and you can feel that they can feel your charisma. You are tuned into the moment and you remember, I make them feel good when they feel understood. There are so many areas of your life where you can use your new skill, display your charisma, fall into rapport, in interviews, in social groups, at the office, with family. There is no limit, and you can be proud of all you've learned and know that you have discovered and absorbed the keys to change your life. And for now, it's time to return to the present moment and to bring with you your new awareness and ability to boost your charisma and rapport. You will begin to make the journey back. Take a breath deeply into your lungs. You're once again feeling the lightness of the clouds. You see your breath as the clouds flow in and out of you, and remember you are lying in the boat. And you again recognize the clouds in the sky above you. You can feel the lightness of the clouds, and you can also feel the floating of the boat. You are ready to sit up in the boat and paddle back to shore. And as you paddle back to shore, you will bring with you your new abilities and your new decisions, and a new ability to boost your charisma and increase your rapport with other people. You are paddling back to shore with a completely new mindset. See yourself sitting in the boat and paddling happily back to the shore, and as you come closer to the edge of the lake, you realize how beautiful your surroundings are. You feel like you're coming home. This is very comforting. It feels good to come home to yourself, doesn't it? As the boat reaches the edge of the lake, you step out. You feel the ground under your feet. You know that you are supported by the earth. This boat has carried you into your subconscious, and in your subconscious you have made great discoveries about how to increase your charisma and rapport. Now the boat has brought you back, and you stand again on the shoreline of your life. And as you look at the lake in front of you, you realize that it is the mirror of your life. It is calm and clear. Isn't that so? With this calm and clear mind, you will now come back into your body, ready to move on. On the count from 5 to 1, you will leave the shore and come back to your body. 5, feeling strong and charismatic. 4, feeling confident. 3, ready to return. 2, taking a deep breath in. 1, exhaling the breath, and open your eyes. You have completed your journey. You may choose to rest or sleep, or you may choose to rise and be active. Know with certainty that each breath you take will deepen your ability to be charismatic. Know that you have created positive energy. You are most definitely headed in the right direction. Be strong and confident, and know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. Please return to this recording daily or as often as you feel necessary. It will continue to support you on an ongoing basis, and repetition will reap rewards. This special hypnosis audio session is by hypnosislive.com. Hello and welcome. You're listening to a very special hypnosis recording from hypnosislive.com. This audio session will enable you to speak with clarity, successfully and with confidence. It will also help you remove any barriers preventing you from being able to speak with clarity, whether these are conscious or unconscious. After using the session, you will feel free to stay in complete control of your voice and your ability to speak clearly at all times. Just imagine being able to speak with clarity no matter wherever, whenever, with whoever you are. This program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you are facing in your ability to speak clearly. This is not meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help, but rather a companion that is ready to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking a step today toward change. You have made a brave choice, and you will be rewarded with greater insight as a result, as well as the ability to speak more clearly. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and contemplation. If you don't give yourself time and space to grow and mature as an introspective human being, then you are sure to remain in the habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this hypnosis and NLP session. Let this audio program be a tool in your toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises like massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your life back into your own hands. Congratulations! Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. Allow your body to relax and your mind will follow along. You will be entering into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so there is no need to fear any loss of control, being manipulated, or doing anything that you do not want to do. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, like when you daydream or drift in thought. It is a natural way for the mind to rest. Your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, clearing out the ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you and holding on to the images and impressions that you need to keep yourself moving forward in your natural path of progression. Listen to this recording daily for optimum success. If you have limited time, then listen every second day. Doing this for 21 days in a row will help to bring you profound results and will probably change your life forever. Please never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. If you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. This recording is about speaking clearly and well, so that you sound good when others listen. In other words, it's about diction. It isn't going to address the issue of your getting your meaning clear. That's a completely different topic. Of course, while you're listening to this, you won't be speaking, which is sort of a strange way to learn how to speak clearly. Or perhaps it isn't so strange. After all, we all learn to speak by listening to other people talk. That's where we pick up our original habits of pronunciation, our accent, our vocabulary, and our ideas about how words should go together in sequence. There is a silly joke about a witness to a crime being interviewed by the police, and they asked him to describe in his own words what he'd seen. The man said, "Wemby put foodle and trango nim tubi what's it?" When the police looked rather puzzled, not to mention a little cross, the man calmly told them that those were his own words. He'd spent ages making those up. What you say is only useful if the meaning is understandable by someone else, and part of getting your meaning across is being able to speak clearly. Not only that, but good, clear speech, like it or not, can earn you respect and open more doors for you. If you've seen the play or read the book Pygmalion, which was turned into a musical called My Fair Lady, you'll have a good idea of the potential power of clear speech. So let's begin. Some of what you will learn from this recording will be exercises for you to practice. Of course, you wouldn't expect it to change the way you speak dramatically after listening just once to a single audio recording. It would be very helpful indeed if you could also have handy some kind of recorder. For example, these days many smartphones have voice recorders in them, so if you have one of those or an MP3 recorder, it will do the job perfectly well. It would also be useful to have a mirror at times so you can watch the way your mouth forms certain words and syllables. Finally, in terms of equipment, a non-essential but very useful extra, if you can manage it, is to find a good friend or family member who knows you well and who can listen to the changes you make as time goes by. Your voice recorder, however, will be your main ally in learning to speak more clearly. Don't ever delete your recordings, because as the weeks go by, you'll be able to play some of them back and hear your progress. The pleasant surprises you'll get from doing that alone will motivate you more than anything else to keep going. Perhaps you've heard of sportsmen and women who rehearse their performances in their mind before they ever go near the track, pitch, tennis court, or whatever arena they play in. They see themselves winning, feel themselves making the winning shots. They hear the roar of the crowd, imagine touching the gold medal, feeling the weight of it around their neck. They go through every part of the process in their mind over and over again, feeling how good it feels to win, to achieve what they set out to achieve. And our records show that the athletes who do this succeed far more than those who don't, or who just play that process lip service. Ironically, good lip service will lead to good speech, and it won't surprise you to learn that speech, the way you speak and the way you sound, begins in your mind too. The good news is, it's easy to change your mind. I wish you a pleasant journey into your inner space, and I know that you will have a far greater calm and understanding once you have finished this session. You must now find a comfortable position. You can choose to sit back comfortably in a chair or on a sofa, in a recliner, or on a bed. Once you have adjusted any restrictions in your clothing and settled into your spot, you can begin to accept the idea of letting go. You are ready now to understand just how easy it can be to speak with clarity. You can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself, You are giving yourself full permission to let go, knowing how great it is to be able to speak clearly. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself, you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind, to discover the confident individual inside who is able to easily speak clearly. It is important that you believe yourself, that you trust yourself. This moment calls for self-love and trust. Your self-confidence in your ability to speak clearly is beginning to increase already. You can speak with clarity and soon will be able to do so. As your eyes begin to softly close, I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and now release the breath. That's good. Notice the quality of your breath. Does the breath flow into your chest or deeper into your belly? Pay attention to the next few breaths and make sure to follow them right down to your belly. Feel your belly rise on the inhale and fall on the exhale. Be open to the idea that you can speak with clarity by changing how you feel, just as easily as you can allow your breath to go in and out. As you begin to deepen into this trance, it is necessary that you release any tensions in your body. Starting at your right foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the right leg until you're at the knee, just relaxing. And continue up to the hip. Now do the same for the left leg. Starting at your left foot, begin to release any muscles that you are still holding on to. Move up the left leg to the knee and on until you're at the left hip, just relaxing. Clear any tension in your hips. Let go of your deepest pelvic muscles. You may be clenching tightly and you don't even know it, so just let go. Continue to feel the rise and fall of your belly and let the heaviness of your arms and shoulders sink down and melt away. Feel the openness in the palms of your hands. Feel the expansive breath in your chest and abdomen. Open your jaw to stretch it and then release it. Let your eyes sink into your head until they are floating peacefully. Feel the tingling of the hair on your head and the lightness of the air around your face. You are ready now to move deeper inside, to release your inner you, who is in control and who can speak clearly when they wish to, relaxed and stress-free about your ability to speak with clarity. I will ask you to open your eyes one more time in a moment. When you close them again, you will sink into a wonderful floating softness, and you will be ready to take a journey. Okay, open your eyes slightly on your next inhale, Now close them on the exhale and step securely into the most relaxed state of awareness you can imagine. To help you relax deeper, I will lead you on a journey. Listen to the sound of my voice. Listen. Deep. Down. Inside. Of course you are. If you feel yourself drifting away at any time, just focus on the sound and vibration of my voice as they enter into your ears. You are doing so well already. You are beginning to relax and be more able to speak with clarity with every breath you take. And as your eyes are still gently closed, I want you to take a deep, slow breath in. And in this trance, you will be able to see the issues you are confronting with your ability to speak clearly. And you will create an action or method that allows you to overcome these issues. Remember that you are the one in control of your choices, in control of your ability to speak with clarity. You will be aware during your trance, and you will also be deeply enveloped in your own subconscious mind. Begin taking a deep breath as you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and release. 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Now keep this same breathing rhythm, counting to yourself on the inhale and exhale. Inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling 2, 3, 4. In order to relax even deeper, we will separate your body into 2 halves, the right half and the left half. Now, I don't know which side of you has the best ability to speak with clarity, whether it's the right half or the left side. But soon both sides will be able to speak clearly. So begin to focus on the left half of your body. See the left half of your body in your mind's eye and feel as the left side of your body becomes cool and light. Feel the left foot and ankle relaxing. Feel the left knee and leg relaxing, continuing your 4-count breath. Feel the left belly and chest relaxing. Feel the left arm and hand relaxing. You notice as the left side of your neck and head become light, and now the entire left side of your body has become numb. You can feel the left side of your body drifting down and away from the right side of your body. It is completely separate. Watch as your mental awareness moves into the right half of your body. Feel the warmth generated in the right half of your body. Continuing with your 4-count breath as the right foot and ankle become warm and relaxed. Feel as the sensation of warm water rises up the right leg, at the knee and into the hip. You now have complete relaxation in your right leg, feeling the warmth rising into your right lower back and your belly and your right chest. Feel as they completely release and relax. The warm water sensations pour down the arm and into the right hand, and as the arm and hand melt into the warmth, you release all tension that you're holding in the right side of your body. Finally, the right side of your neck and head are filled with warmth as the neck and head slip into relaxation. The entire right side of your body separates even farther from the left. You're left with 2 halves of your body completely separate and relaxed. and the 4-count breath deepens you into this trance as the two sides of the body separate from each other and melt into one complete blissful relaxation. Feel the calmness. Feel the openness. You are ready to begin the process of overcoming your issues with speaking clearly. And I don't know whether you will start to speak with clarity more now or later, and it doesn't matter. Now, bring to mind someone who speaks in a way that you would like to talk. And they can talk to you too, and you can listen. Imagine that person, the one you brought to mind just now, who speaks so well and so clearly in a way that you love to listen to. Imagine that person can say a word to you that has several syllables, a word that has several different sounds in it. Imagine that you can hear that person say the word elocution to you, and they can say it very, very slowly, one syllable at a time. L-O-Q. Shun. Very good. Hear it in your mind. Hear the way that person makes those sounds, and then imagine that you can echo those sounds back to that person exactly as they make the sounds heard. And you can do it even more slowly. And you can imagine that you exaggerate the mouth movements and pull funny faces as you exercise the muscles of your face as you do it. Now, L-O-Q, shun. That's right. It's so much easier to hear another person's voice in your mind. And you can mimic them, because mimicry is the way we all learn to speak. After all, is said and done, isn't it? Perhaps you may have seen the movie Singing in the Rain, which was about the time when silent movies were about to become talking movies, and the way people spoke really mattered, and it opened so many opportunities for those who sounded good. And that's just the way things are. And in that movie, a speech tutor tries to teach one of the characters a tongue twister, and you can imagine that person whose speech you like so much. You can imagine the sound of them saying it to you now slowly. It goes like this. Moses supposes his toesies are roses. But Moses supposes erroneously. Hear it again in the voice of the person whose speech you admire. Moses supposes his toesies are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Now imagine you are saying it, one word or phrase at a time, and you're saying it in the voice of the person you admire. Moses supposes his toesies are roses, but Moses supposes erroneously. Very good. Now, while you're still relaxed, notice what difference it makes when you take a deep breath and say each of those words or phrases out loud. Breathing makes a big difference because the oxygen in your brain helps you to think more clearly, and it also enables you to have more muscle control over the fine muscles of your mouth and face. So out loud, breathe and Moses. And breathe, supposes, and breathe, his toesies, and breathe, are roses, and breathe. But Moses, and breathe. Supposes, and breathe. Erroneously. Very good. Now when we're finished with the audio, you can go to your computer and download some more tongue twisters. The famous rhyme from My Fair Lady, which wasn't actually a tongue twister but which has good vowel sounds, is "The rain in Spain falls mainly in the plain," as you may recall. Here is what you need to do. Every day, spend 10 minutes in front of a mirror and choose one phrase or tongue twister you are going to practice. You should have your voice recorder with you. Begin by recording the phrase or words you've chosen in your normal speech, but don't play it back yet. Sit or stand in front of that mirror for the first 2 or 3 minutes, which is quite a long time, and rehearse the phrase over and over in your mind without speaking out loud. So rehearse the phrase in your mind as if it was being spoken to you in the voice of that person you love to listen to. Hear it loud, hear it clearly. Turn up the volume on it. Hear that person say it slowly. Then even more slowly, so you catch every sound. See their face as they say each word, and imagine you have a video of them saying what you want to say, and you can slow it down so you can see every mouth movement, every tongue turn, every muscle twitch. And then open your eyes and try it one sound at a time in front of the mirror. Mimic the person you admire sound for sound. Mimic their every mouth movement. Mimic their muscle twitches. Exaggerate your mouth movements and try to imagine you're entertaining a small child by making big facial expressions. Notice how the sound is made and listen to the difference of what comes out of your mouth compared to the way you normally sound. Take your time. This will feel odd at first. Your mouth isn't used to moving this way. Your vocal cords don't work quite that way yet, and they will. And listen to the difference of what comes out of your mouth. It's just a new skill, like learning to ride a bicycle or swim or drive a car. Then, when you have practiced each sound for several minutes, record yourself saying the phrase with your new diction. Then, and only then, play back the original and now play back the new one and hear the differences. It doesn't matter if it's not perfect. What matters is that you can change the way you sound, and therefore, after a little practice, you will always have a choice to sound that way. It doesn't mean you have to change your speech permanently or in every situation, but choice is freedom. And you can practice that phrase tomorrow. It sounds really good. Listen. Choice is freedom. Very good. Sounding good. Continue your breath and allow your awareness to come back and into the two halves of your body. See again the right side of your body. See the left side of the body separate from the right. You will now begin to bring the two sides back together, and you can speak clearly when both parts are working together correctly, and they will come together and carry with them the knowledge and experience you've just undertaken, because coming together is good, far better than coming alone. With a newfound ability to speak with clarity, breathing and focusing on the right side of the body. As the breath brings life into the foot and ankle, feel the right leg, knee and hip as you breathe them back to life. Feel as the right back, chest and belly come back to life, and breathing into the right arm and hand, fully awake and aware, and the right neck and the right side of your head are filled with life, and the entire right side of your body is vibrant and full, and waiting for the left side to reunite with it. As you enter into the left foot and ankle and feel them coming back, you feel the breath entering the left leg, knee and hip, breathing deeply as the whole left lower body becomes awake. Feel the breath entering the left belly, the left back and the chest, and feel the breath entering the left arm and hand. Move the breath into the left neck and side of the head, and in the next breath you take in, completely revive the left half of your body. Feel the left side rising. It's absolutely awake and aware. Watch the left and right sides of your body float together and seal themselves at the center line. Take one deep breath and notice it filling the body both sides together, and watch as they become one body again. You have now reunited the two halves of your body. You've now successfully implanted the knowledge you need to speak with clarity. You've created a clear mind. You will take 3 more breaths now, and at the end of each breath you will become more awake, until you're fully awake and aware and out of your trance. Take one deep breath in, exhaling. Feel the body lying here. Take another deep breath in, exhaling. Feel the mind sharp and clear. Take the 3rd deep breath in, exhale, and feel your eyes opening gently. You can choose to rest and possibly sleep, or you can choose to rise and become active again. Know deep in your heart and in your entire body that you've made the right choice, and you have returned from your journey with the tools and knowledge you need to speak with clarity. Be strong and confident, and know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success.